revenue generation. These all things comes under project management. Any questions from the students on these particular career options? Or we can have questions at the end, whichever is comfortable with you people. You just let me know.
I think, ma'am, questions at the end would be a better option.
Sure, Paritosh. Thank you for this. So this can be your career path, and these are the career options you can have in your post completion of your BCA. Now, I would like to give you some insights that how you have to prepare yourself for an interview. Definitely, your talent and placement officers will be conducting some sessions that how you have to appear for the interview, how you have to introduce yourself. These are the many things, and similarly, you can get these details over on YouTube or Google. So that won't be a challenge. I'm giving you some key points that you have to keep in mind while you are appearing for an interview. First and foremost thing, self-confidence is the key. You have to present yourself with the utmost confidence, because self-confidence is something that an interviewer will definitely judge you. And this is something that an individual can develop within himself or herself. Stand in front of the mirror, continue speaking till hours and hours till you get that confidence. Yes, I can be in front of an interviewer and I can answer all the questions, whatever is being asked to me. Even if I won't be able to answer, how I can politely say no, that I'm not aware of it. So, yes, self confidence is the one you have to develop within yourself. Second thing, when you have to be true to your resume and interviewer, because whatever you write as an something interrupted in between, or I'm audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. You have to be true to yourself, to your resume and the interview. Resume, the interviewer will definitely ask those questions to you. So don't write something that is irrelevant or you don't know or you cannot explain, because that is the particular point where you will be judged and you might not be able to surpass that interview. So this is something I want to highlight here. Definitely, you can help your peers in all the preparations. Whenever you sit in a canteen or you're forming a group of four, what you do, you just prepare yourselves for the interview. Ask each other the questions that are the sample questions for an interview. This will help you by the time you appear for the interview. If you start this practice today, that will definitely going you to clear the interviews in the coming future. Positive attitude and body language. Yes, you have to sit straight. You have to give a positive answer. Even if you don't know, as I said earlier, anything, make an attitude that you said politely no to the interviewer. Because if your body language is like, I am not interested in this opportunity, then this is something that won't help you to grow further in your career or to clear that interview. So body language is definitely, keep an eye to eye contact. Not an issue. I understand. Initially, everyone feels nervous. Even I felt nervous when I started this session. But as you grow gradually, the things will get clear in your mind. Communication. Communication is you can practice yourself how to communicate. As I said, you can help your peers. Communication is something when you are sitting in a canteen or in a class, start communicating in English. Okay, because I know our national language is Hindi and we are very much comfortable in Hindi. But when we appear for an interview, yes, definitely we have to speak in English. So on a daily basis, if we even communicate for an hour or half an hour with our peers or our folks in English, that will definitely help to improve our communication. Because the daily communication that we do is the something that is actually reflected when you are giving your interview. Group discussions. If you are appearing for a TCS or Infosys graduate, just the pass out, the campus recruits that they go for, they're definitely going to have a group discussion. Suppose 20 candidates are appearing for an interview. Out of them, if 5 are selected, the interviewer will have a panel where you have to go under a group discussion. So start practicing on group discussions. Upskilling yourself in today's date is very, very important. You have to daily upgrade yourself. You have to learn the new languages, be whatever you are doing it right now, Java, C++, but the other languages, yes, you have to go through it. There are certain online sources available for it, Upgrade, Udemy, Coursera. Start enrolling in it, learn the basic courses. You just have to manage a minute or something, 30 to 45 minutes daily, and you can complete a course. And plus you will have those certifications which can definitely you can hide your LinkedIn account and in your resume as well. For the company that you are appearing for an interview, you have to do these are the things you have to do a research and interview outside without the college, without the consent of the college, through walk-ins if you say. So yes, you have to follow up with the HR and you have to be very patient because the evaluation takes time. You can just drop a note to HR, yes, it was a very good interaction with the panel or the interviewer, and I would like to know more on this opportunity. I'm looking forward to join this opportunity. Whatever questions kicks in your mind, at the same time you do the Google and save it for your future reference, because questions in the interview keeps on changing on a daily basis. You never know what here is. Since the IT industry has changed tremendously in these past years, yes, but you don't run behind the mass at an early career stage. You grow gradually. Don't think that, yes, I have to, if I get MNC, then only I will grow. Nothing like that. Even if you start your career with a startup, this is something that help you to gain so much of knowledge that you don't even have thought of earlier. Startups are something, they might take your additional 4 to 5 hours daily, but the amount of knowledge you gain in a startup is very difficult for someone to attain those knowledge while you're working with MNCs. Now the development in IT sector, the IT sector has changed tremendously in the past years, especially in the last 10 years. There are huge number of opportunities available in market. The only thing is you have to work upon on which opportunity you are interested in and you want to work for. These are the some of the stats that I have provided, which is not necessarily for you to understand the stats, but yes, the IT sector, the development in IT sector is very important for you to understand, because if someone asks you this question, you should know that the IT industry has added 4.45 lakhs new employees in the fiscal year 2022, bringing the total employment in the sector to 50 lakh employees. You understand the career you have opted for is really is something that is going to definitely take you to the very next level. So yes, in IT industry, but the trends in the IT industry has changed in the recent past, especially during the pandemic. Most of you might have heard about the Great Resignation era. Yes, because the employment opportunities provided in the industry is so huge that you can take any of the career options. So the thing is, yes, employees are resigning every day, but the industries are hiring everyone at a much higher package. So this is something that is going in trend. Employee takes an opportunity, employee takes an offer. Okay, he puts on a counter offer, but this is not a good practice. This will just something that will help you to increase your package, but not my email. Thank you, Bhavna ma'am. Thank you, Paritosh. Thank you, Kavita ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for this wonderful session. We have really benefited from your guidance and got a really good insight, which would really help us to choose a better career path.
Thank you.
On career prospects in IT after BCA. But like a brief introduction of Dr. Dileep Sadhankar. So Dr. Dileep Sadhankar has completed his PhD, MPhil, and Master in Science in Computer Science, and has also cleared this SET exam. He has more than 19 years of experience in teaching field and has more than 9 years of research experience. He has attended more than 40 seminars and has published 9 research papers. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. Dileep Sadhankar for this session. Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Paritosh, wait for a minute.
Sure, ma'am.
Sir will just rejoin.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. So let me start actually with my presentation. Is it visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
So before I start with the session, I just want to thank you everyone who are attending the session, especially students, principal sir, and all the organizing committee members. One question for the student: how many of you are aware that after completion of your graduation, what what you will be doing? Yes, anyone?
Yes, sir, I will be pursuing my MSc in data science.
Okay, very good. Anyone else apart from? So this is a very general observation in our college also that very few people, very countable people are aware that what they will be doing after completion of their graduation. Maybe there are actually a number of options available. Maybe few people will go to the IT field. Maybe few opt for any government job. Maybe some of you may go for higher education. Maybe possible that anybody having their family business, so maybe they will join there. Maybe start their own business. So these are some possibilities for the student. So we are discussing today here what are the career opportunities in industry. Now, what happened actually after completion of graduation? If somebody want to go for a job, basically what are the issues student face? So basic problem as we have discussed, never plan for the future. What they want to do after the graduation. So that is not decided till the completion of graduation. That is the issue. Follow the crowd. Many people follow what other people are doing in the industry. Choose by influence of other. Maybe any of their friend doing particular things, so they will follow them. Accept the parents' verdicts. That means their parents are forcing that you have to do this one. So just they will follow that route. Get tempted by current trend. That means they will see what are the current trends, what is the happening thing in the market. So they will be follow that. Then jump into any career. If not planned, nobody is there to guide. So possibility is that here they may jump into any career. So the to avoid this problem here, we have to follow certain thing. We have to work on certain thing. Like we have to self assessment. We have to do self assessment. Who am I? We have to explore the world of work. What are the options available that we have to do? There are actually plenty of things we have to do, exactly to understand this thing. Then plan of action. What are the, how to proceed toward whatever option you may have selected. And then finally here, goal setting. That means here, once you selected, then what will be the, what will be the career, future? What will do in the future in that particular sector? So goal setting. But there are some below to do this. So basically, slide actual design so that you can get that idea what you need to do to understand all these things. Now moving to the next thing, which is the topic of the day, that is career option in IT field. Now, many of you, especially BCA student and BSc computer science student, maybe or maybe BCA student, they have a common subject. Which is that common subject? System analysis and design, or maybe software engineering. That subject itself describes what are the activities involved in that IT industry. Any one of you, can you tell me what are the different phases of life cycle of a software? Yes? Anyone? SDLC. Software development life cycle. The set of activities that are involved, like system analysis, system design, then coding, testing, implementation, maintenance. A number of things are involved here. And if you thoroughly study this subject, you'll understand what are the jobs that are available in the IT sector. So here common focus areas are software development, data management, IT support, IT infrastructure, and then cyber security. So these are the common areas you'll see in SDLC. So career options in IT field. So as we move right from the beginning in the SDLC, the very first thing you will observe, the very first activities there, analysis of a system. That means why there is a need of computer software. So the very first person here that is involved, what we call system analyst. You can be, after your completion of your BCA, you can be a system analyst. So what are the primary duties? A system analyst reviews design, component, and uses their knowledge of IT to solve business problems. Because why software is developed? Only because to solve business issues, obviously to improve the business. So they identify infrastructure changes that could streamline business and IT operation in the organization. They can also assist technicians in training staff to implement the changes they approve. So this is the primary duties of system analyst. So you can be a system analyst. Obviously, you require some additional skill set because system analyst is a skilled person. Analytical skill, that is very important to be a system analyst. Again, additional certification courses or additional degree that will add weightage. Then another job here you can think of technical writer. Now, who is technical writer? A lot of documentation has to be done during entire thing, development of software. So a technical writer is a professional who is responsible for creating documentation that clarifies the product feature and benefits. They work on requirement like content strategy or scoping out new product to ensure all necessary information has been included for user to understand what they are. Good examples include user manuals, employee handbooks, standard operating procedure, SOP, that is help files, and troubleshooting guides. So all these are to write all these technical writer, a person with good writing skill, good in English, that is required. Another UI designer, user interface designer. As we know that when requirements are identified, that has to be, before we go for coding, that has to be properly, form has to be designed so that proper information should be received from the customer or maybe from wherever you are getting input. So user interface designer is a professional who works in translating requirement into design systems. And this professional works closely with a user experience designer to create and implement a user interface that is intuitive but also has the right look and feel required in the product design, software design. One more option is there, software developer, which is very, many people actually think of software developer. Who is software developer? A software developer is a professional who is charged with designing and coding software for businesses and consumer. They work closely with client. They have a frequent meeting, discussion to determine what they need, what is the actual requirement. Then they use programming languages like C, C++. Obviously now C is outdated. Maybe C++, Java, VB.NET, etc. to create programs. They must have critical thinking ability as well as strong problem solving ability. So you can be a software developer. So followed by that here, you can also be a software tester because after you finish development of a software, the next thing is testing that. So a software tester is responsible for designing test scenarios for a software usability, running these tests and prepare reports based on whatever test they did on the effectiveness and defect to the production team. So the role of tester is very important. You have to check whether there is any defect still there. So once the job of tester is over, obviously for being a tester, again you have some skill. Then quality analyst. The quality of the product developed that depend on tester and quality analyst. The job of here quality analyst is to identify and remedy a defect within the product and production process. Recommend, implement, and monitor preventive and corrective actions to ensure that quality assurance standards are achieved. Ensure the user expectations are met during the testing process. So this reliability concern, if any, this has to be satisfied by quality analyst. Then once a quality product is developed, the next thing is that implementation part. So before implementing here, training needs to be given. So after completion, you can also be a trainer. So to devise technical training program according to organizational requirement, schedule training, prepare training material, maybe presentation, execute training session, maybe through webinar or maybe offline mode, conducting workshop, arrange for and conduct on-site training if it is possible, if it is required, when needed, keep and report data on a completed courses. So many things are there, observe and evaluate result of training program, determine overall effectiveness of the program. So ultimately goal is what? So that, this user should, understand what is their role and they should use the software effectively. So here trainer also plays very important role. Then after implementation of that software, what is required? Because, there might be some issues customer or client may face during the use of that software. So here, another job profile you can opt of, that is support service or you can say help desk technician. And who is this service help desk technician? So he is an or she is an IT help desk technician is a professional who provide technical support and assistance to customer, whether on the phone, that may be on phone or in person at the place where that actually software is used. Their primary intention is to ensure a client satisfaction and ability to properly operate whatever machinery, whatever computer, whatever software they are working on. Again, one more option is there, web developer. Who's web developer? So the responsibility of web developer, and now we know that many companies are there in the business, they carry their business through websites. So again, developing a website, it's a good job profile. So design, create, and modify website, that also involved here as a part of. So this is part of duty of web developer. They are responsible for maintaining a user-friendly, stable website that offer the necessary functionality for their client need. The role often falls into three categories. Back-end developer who work mainly with the technical construction of the website, and front-end developer who are responsible for look and design of the website, and then there's a webmaster who maintain and update website. So there are many roles involved here when we talk about a website for a business. So you can opt any one of this. Obviously, again, some additional skill set are required. If you are very good in programming, it's required to develop a website, so you can think of it. Then you can think of multimedia designer. You know that now in this era, in this digital era, many businesses, they are carrying their business through digital marketing. So here, lot of contents are required so that they can advertise it on the online platform to improve their business. So designing and producing attractive multimedia content according to a website specification, creating images, digital images, then video animation and textual animations, creating original artwork for digital image processing, creating animated sequences using computer animation software. So all these are part of a role of multimedia designers. So nowadays this business is growing because there are a lot of platforms available in the market for digital marketing. You must be can think of Facebook, like very common example, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So you will often see advertisement. So you can again think of this option in your career. Then there come database administrator. Now a lot of data is there. So admin to keep a control over this data. So you can think of database administrator. So a database administrator, DBA, is a professional who ensures that all databases, including those for financial or customer information, stay up to date with policies and procedure in place to protect against data loss. Then there come system administrator. A very common term is used here, system administrator. What is the role? Now, this actually system administrator is a technical expert, perform day-to-day maintenance and repair, including software and computer installation and upgrades, then routine automation, security maintenance, troubleshooting, training, and technical support to all the user and project of the organization. So again, you can think of being a system administrator. So it's a very good job. Then network administrator. If you have very good hand in hardware components, then you can think of this network administrator. Network administrator oversee computer network and solve problems that may arise with this system. They install and configure computer networks and data communication system. And we know that a lot of organization nowadays, a lot of computers you see, all are connected with each other. So frequent issues are faced. So to control over this here, network administrator, that is very important position. Then hardware engineer, again very much similar, but very specialized one. So a lot of tasks, in any computer system are handled by a software expert, but the system is combination of both hardware and software. So in order to keep the other half, that is software, keep working properly, hardware also needs to be, in a proper working state. So this hardware engineer, this tech is deal directly with the physical component of the system, including processor, motherboard, memory chips, and many other whatever is there. Apart, again, that very communication equipments are also there. So handling all this. Then ethical hacker. Nowadays, this is a very big issue. Ethical hacker. An ethical hacker, also known as a white hat hacker, is employed to legally break into computers and network to test an organization overall security. Ethical hackers possess all the skill of cyber criminal, but use their knowledge for the to improve organizations rather than exploit or damage them. So again, this ethical hacker position job profile is very demanding position in the IT sector. Then there are various trends you can see in the market. So based on that, you can select your career, like big data engineer. Big data, a lot of data is there in the market, because with the advent of internet and there's speed of internet here, a lot of data is there for the internet. So big data engineer transform huge amount of structured data or maybe unstructured data or maybe semi-structured data into a valuable data. They are responsible for developing, algorithms, scalable data management system, and very predictive model which can precisely forecast market conditions, market fluctuations, industry expectation, industry innovation, and other trend, whatever they are important. For example, if election is going on in the any state or in India, so who will win? So you can with the help of big data engineer, you can actually find out. That may help you. Many politicians take help of these people. So you have a very good career opportunity in this sector. Then blockchain engineer, blockchain, cryptocurrencies nowadays. So blockchain and cryptocurrencies are overloading the market. So this is, decentralized technology which is booming with a rapid pace, and it has a very huge window of opportunity for freshers to start their career in this sector. So obviously, analyzing requirement, designing blockchain technology around a certain business model, and building and launching the blockchain network. So all these responsibilities will come under, as a responsibility for a blockchain engineer. Then there is one more position, cloud engineer. Again, this is very, very much happening sector. Cloud engineer, research and implement ways to transfer a company's existing infrastructure to cloud-based system. Now you will see all the businesses, they are keeping their businesses on their data on the cloud so that it can be accessed remotely from any place. So cloud system are remote servers that store the data and manage data remotely. This professional also maintain that data and information once they move into the new system. So obviously some additional certifications are required if you want to be a cloud engineer. Then here data analyst, data scientist, data analyst, very similar, but they have a little different job profile. Now data analyst, as we know that a lot of data is there. So here a data analyst analyzes and organizes data to determine trends that can influence business decision. Their methods and IT tool software use statistics and machine learning to help collect and process companies' data, such as financial records, sales, prospects, and whatever it is required for the betterment of the business. Now again, as we know that apart from your BCA degree, some additional certification is required. So these are, some of the career options available after completion of your BCA or BSc in computer science. By getting additional certification, you can think of some of these career options And also, I just want to add here, these are the career options which include, right from the beginning, you may get package of 3 to 4 lakh. It may be up to 10 and further, 10 lakh or further, depending on your job profile, depending on organization, and many things. At the end here, I just want to add here, there are many government agencies where you can also think of, and you can start up your own business. If you have any idea, so you can think of your business also. So that option is also available. So this is all from my side. Thank you very much. If any question is there, I will be happy to take it.
Okay, sir. I think we don't have any questions at the moment. So I would like to thank you very much, sir, for your knowledge, and because your knowledge and perspective definitely helped and clear many doubts about our future prospects. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to ask everyone to please open their cameras for a photograph.
Ankita madam, are you there?
Ma'am, you are muted actually.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Thank you very much. Yeah, proceed, Pritosh. Dileep sir and Ankita ma'am, very nice and informative presentations. Thank you very much for your precious time you have spent with us. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Bhavna
Yeah,
ma'am. Thanks.
it's all you have given time to our students. Definitely they will get benefited with us. Yes, Paritosh, please proceed.
Okay, ma'am. So now to put our knowledge to test and to see where we actually stand, we have organized a very interactive online quiz competition. So with that, I would like to ask Sonali ma'am to please carry out the session. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Paritosh. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Okay. Good afternoon to respected father Ali and my respected sister principal and Dr. Kavita, Dr. Bhavna Sangamnekar. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to take out the IT quiz here. So, students, I'm sharing my screen firstly, and we will discuss about the rules. Can you see the PPT?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
Now?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
So, The rules are here. All the students are requested to on their mic and camera. 2 team is allowed, one from the St. Francis and one from the SPIPS. 4 students can be participate in one team and give their names before starting the quiz. Students give their answer in 30 seconds. One question for one team asking by the coordinator, that is me only. I am the Professor Sonali Solanki. And if team fails to answer, it will not be passed to the another team. The new question will be asking to the another team. Okay? And winner will be get online certificate after the some days. मैम एक बार देखो ना, एक बार आप देखो ना.
Sorry to interrupt, ma'am. Actually, you are muted.
Paritosh, please tell
Yes,
me, is
ma'am.
it visible or not?
No, ma'am, it's not visible now.
If wait, screen is showing small or it is in on full screen, beta?
No, ma'am, it is only showing the PowerPoint tab.
You cannot see the rules.
No, no, we can see the rules. Everything is visible.
Okay. Now, Paritosh,
Yes, ma'am.
it is visible.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible. It is visible.
Okay. Okay. I am repeating again the rules and regulations that the students are requested to on their mic and camera. 2 team is allowed, one from the St. Francis and one from the Scripps. 4 students can be participate in one team and give their names before the starting the quiz. The students can give their answers in 30 seconds. One questions for one team asking by the coordinator. If team is failed to answer, it will not be passed to another team. New question will be asking to the another team. Okay, then winner will be get online certificate after some times. If now I'm asking to the St. Francis students, please give me the 4 names who is participated. Okay, all student can participate, but one question is I'm giving to the St. Francis, and one question is given to the Spips family. Okay. So give me your names, students. I am expecting the answer, one from St. Francis and one from Spips. Is it clear to all? Please say me one of them, yes or no.
Yes, yes, ma'am, it is clear. So, do
It's
we
clear?
have to type our names in the chat box or just
Hey, you
speaking
can
out
give
a
the
name is
answer.
okay?
You can give the answer. Ki yes, I'm. One question is asking to the St. Francis. The first question I'm asking to the St. Francis. So only the St. Francis student can be answered.
Okay, ma'am, fine, fine.
है ना? And
Yes,
one
ma'am.
from the SPIPS.
Okay, ma'am.
है ना? Paritosh, I'm again asking to you, is it visible because some technical issues are there?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible now.
So, first question is for the San Francis. The question is visible that Infosys CEO is it Salil Parekh, Kenichi Ayukawa?
Sorry to interrupt you, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt you, ma'am, but your screen has frozen.
Now is it visible?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible now.
No.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay. First question is Infosys CEO to the San Francis. Please, beta, give your name also and then answer. San Francis student, I am asking to you.
Ma'am, Salil Parekh.
Salil Parekh.
Ma'am, Tikeshwar Barade from S.F.S College. Answer is Salil Parekh.
Repeat your name.
Ma'am, Tikeshwar Barade.
Tikeshwar. Okay. Yes, it's the right answer. Now the second question is from the St. Paul student. Accenture CEO. Is it Rajiv Bansal, Lisa Su, Casper Roasted, or Julie Sweet?
Ma'am, it's Julie Sweet.
Julie Sweet. You can see the screen?
No, ma'am, it is frozen on the first question.
Yeah, but I don't know what is happening.
Ma'am, can I suggest something?
No. Actually, screen. It is okay. It is okay. I think it is showing on screen, Paritosh. It is there.
Okay, then it must be my problem with my network.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay.
Where is
Sorry.
there
Ma'am.
The students can also tell me, beta, ki you can visible the quiz. San Francis students can also tell me ki it is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It
The
is
second
visible.
question: Accenture CEO Rajiv Bansal, Lisa Su, Casper Roasted, or Julie Sweet from the St. Paul.
Ma'am, Julie Sweet. D.
Ma'am, Julie Sweet.
Good name.
Paritosh.
Next question for San Francis student Alibaba founder CEO Jeff Bezos, Jack Ma, Vipin Sodhi, or John Rastogi.
Jack Ma.
Jack Ma.
Jack
Name,
Ma.
sir? Your name?
Ma'am, please, next
My name
question
is
is
Om
not
Asani.
visible.
Sorry. San Francis student, tell me your name.
Sunny.
Ma'am, I'm writing the names. I'm writing the names. Don't worry. You can
Okay,
go-
okay, ma'am. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. So the Jack Ma is the right answer. Now I am moving on the fourth question.
Ma'am, your screen actually it is just showing question number 2.
It is free.
Okay, ma'am.
Now
I-
4.
I-
Yeah. Now
I-
4.
I understand, ma'am. I'm
Now it
making
is
the-
4.
Yes.
Now it is question number 4.
Yes. Question number 4 to the St. Paul student. BMW CEO Elon Musk,
Herald Kruger.
Next question to the St. Paul student. The pictures you see?
No, ma'am.
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
who is it? Jeff
Parag
Bezos?
Agrawal.
Parag Agrawal?
Yes, ma'am.
Casper Parag Agrawal is the right answer. Now, the question goes to the San Francisco student.
L. Krishnamurthy.
No, it's the wrong answer. He is the Arvind Krishna. Now the next is to the SPIPS students, St. Paul students. Naomi Osaka, Simone Halep, Barbara Krejcikova, or Jennifer Brady.
Ma'am, Simone Halep.
Simone Halep. What is your good name?
Aksa Khan.
Aksa Khan.
No, it's a wrong answer. It is a Barbara. Now the second round. Who is
Charles Babbage.
So St. Francis, huh?
Charles
St. Francis,
Babbage.
Charles Babbage.
the right answer. Your good name?
Karthik.
Beta, write
Karthik
down
Iyer.
the names in the chat box and write down the question number. You give the answer. Okay? I say question 11 is for St. Francis. So who gave the answer? Write down the name in the chat box. Question number 12 for SPIPS students, which of the following of the following is the smallest unit of the data in a computer?
Bit.
The right answer. Now question number 13, sorry. These devices provide a means of communication between a computer and outer world to the St. Francis students.
Input-output device.
Input-output devices.
Input-output device.
Write down your names in the chat box, okay? It's the right answer. Very good. Now question number 14 to the SPIPS student. Which Indian institutes develop an affordable rapid antigen test kit for COVID-19? Price at 50. Sorry?
A wala ma'am, AIMS and New Delhi.
AIMS in New Delhi.
New Delhi.
Wrong answer. It is IIT Delhi. Now question number 15 to the San Francisco students. Sorry, it's a question round 3. Question number 1.
Graphical user interface.
Graphical user interface. Good, it is the right answer. Now question 2 to the St. Paul students. ALU stands for
Arithmetic logic unit.
Logic unit.
good.
Ma'am,
Now,
answers are visible on the screen.
okay. Wait a minute. I'm skip this. Question number 3 is skipped. Question number 4. Can you visible? Can it visible?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, if I'm doing on the full screen, it is not visible. Wait, beta, wait. I'm skipping the round 3. Yes. Now round 4. First, this question is goes
Mastercard.
to San Francis.
Visa.
San Francis. Yes.
Visa.
Write down your name. Okay, write down your name. Now,
Okay,
question
ma'am.
number 2 goes to the St. Paul.
Nestle.
Nestle,
ma'am. Nestle.
Okay. The next question is for San Francisco students.
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
Write down your name into the chat box, huh? Fifth students, please, I am requesting to you also to write down your names, है ना? Who is giving the answers. Now, we किसने दिया San Francisco or San Paul? Who giving the Microsoft answer? San Francisco.
St. Francis.
Okay, thank you. Now the next question goes to the St. Paul.
Huawei.
Recognize the logo. Sorry.
Huawei.
Ha.
C, ma'am.
Okay. Now the next question is for the San Francisco students.
Alan Soli. Alan Soli.
It's the right answer. It's the right answer. Now, yes, right answer. Next question is for the St. Paul students, FIPS students.
Hyundai. Hyundai, ma'am.
Hyundai, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Next is for the San Francis.
PayPal.
It's the right answer. Good. Next is to St. Paul.
Ma'am, Walt Disney.
Next to the San Francisco students.
Baskin Robbins.
Very good.
Option C.
Next is for SPIPS.
Ma'am, Unilever.
That's the right answer.
Unilever.
Okay. The picture puzzle. This is the last round. And only two questions are left. So see carefully. Where is the mouse? Tell me the left corner or the right corner just. This is for the San Francis. Can you see the picture? San Francis student, can you see the picture? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
Okay, so it is, the mouse is where? Left side, left corner or the right corner?
Left.
Left corner? Yes, it is the right answer. This is the mouse. Can you see? Okay. The next question is for the St. Paul students. Can you tell which rabbit doesn't have a twin? Can you tell which rabbit doesn't have a twin? SPIPS students, is it on the left side or on the right side?
I'm left side.
Left side.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
It's on the right side.
Ma'am.
Wrong answer. Hello? The next question to the San Francisco student. Next question to the San Francisco students. In the crowd of cats, can you spot the bunny on the left side or the right side? In the crowd of cats, can you spot the bunny? Is he on the left side or on the right side?
Left side.
Yes, this is the right answer. The last question to the St. Paul students. In the flock of tokens is a lone penguin. Where? Left side or the right side?
Ma'am, right side. Right side, ma'am.
Left side.
Left side, ma'am.
Left side, ma'am.
It's the right side. Okay. So this is all about the quiz. So are you enjoying the quiz or not?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So these are all the basic questions which you should know about the who is the CEO, and what are the basic full forms. The logically you can see the in the ground the pictures. You can select the pictures. You know? So the winner is the St. Francis College because
Congratulations, St. Francis Nagpur.
congratulations to the St. Francis students and
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Especially
I'm-
Om Usrani and Tikeshwar, they have given most of the answers.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. So I'm so sorry for the technical issues. I'm apologize for that because I don't know what is the it's happening into the webinar. Some technical issues are there because it was not going on to the full screen. But it's okay. So I you all thank you so much. I'm Paritosh. You can continue.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so thank.
Wait a minute, Paritosh.
Yes, ma'am.
Bhavna ma'am sent you the results of PowerPoint competition and debate competitions as well. Please declare.
I'm just uh, Kavita ma'am. I got the results. So
Yes,
I think you are the one who is also coordinating with me, and the main member from the Nagpur team is collaborating day and night with me. So I just want to give you this chance to declare the result. Please.
thank you, ma'am. So I have the results in hand for PowerPoint presentation. The winner is Priya Patidar from St. Paul College. And the second prize goes to Om Asrani from S.F.S College. And third prize goes to Garima Singanath from St. Paul College.
Thank you, ma'am.
And for debate competition, wait a second. For debate competition, S.F.S College Nagpur has scored 38.6 marks, and SPIPS College has scored 38.3 marks. So S.F.S College is the winner for debate competition, and so it's a very close result, I should say. Just 0.3 marks difference is there. So both are the winners, I think.
Okay. So we should congratulate with each other, Anna.
Yes, congratulations to all the winners.
Yeah. That is the participation is must, and our students participated a lot, and I'm very happy with all the students that they have
Yes.
participated. We must be thankful to them. Paritosh, please proceed now.
Yes, ma'am. Sure. Okay, now as we are proceeding towards the end of the session, I would like to call upon Miss Tarisha Jain for the vote of thanks.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, Tarish.
I, Purusha Jain from BCA second year, on behalf of Stanford Institute of Professional Studies in Law, would like to extend my most sincere thanks to Almighty God for making this 2 days online student-teacher exchange program a great success. We are grateful to our Honorable Director, Reverend Father Simon Raj, and respected Principal, Dr. Sister Alice Thomas of St. Paul Institute of Professional Studies Indore, and respected Principal, Dr. Katie Thomas of St. Francis de Sales College, Nagpur, for giving us the opportunity to attend this enlightening program. I would like to give special thanks to Mrs. Ankita Marathe Naik, Capgemini Pune, Professor Kavita Gohade, the collaborator and coordinator, and Dr. Dileep Sadhankar, S.F.S College, Nagpur. I would like to extend my gratitude towards our HOD, Professor Bhavna Sangamnerkar, and Professor A. Manoj Spips, and all the faculty members for conducting this program and competition. I hope it would deepen our comprehension and broaden our thinking and perspective about the career opportunities in IT. Last but not least, thanks to all dear participants for taking part in and making this more glorious. Thank you.
Uh, Thank you, Tarisha. Now I would like to call upon Miss Professor Kavita Gavhade for the attainment of outcome and for the vote of thanks as well. Please, ma'am, you may have.
Thanks, Paritosh. Honorable Director of St. Paul College of Professional Studies, Indore, Reverend Father Simon Raj, Principal, Dr. Alice Thomas, and respected Principal of St. Francis de Sales College, Dr. K.T. Thomas, Professor Bhavna Sangamnerkar ma'am, and dear students. On behalf of the whole organizing team of this event, I, Ms. Kavita Gavade, Assistant Professor, St. Francis de Sales College, Nagpur, deem it a great honor and privilege to thank all of you on this graceful occasion. First of all, let me start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making this program a resounding success. Dear team members and students, I am feeling extremely happy and proud to announce the attainment of outcomes and objectives of this program. The objective of the program was to make the students aware that along with the tech IT jobs, non-tech IT jobs are also growing fast and IT skills are needed in many areas, say hospitals, banks, etc., which was clearly explained by Mrs. Ankita Marathe Naik in her talk. The world of IT offers a variety of career paths in which the students can seek the way to get their dream jobs. The various aspects of sustainable development Sorry for the interruption. The various aspects of sustainable development in IT sector were included broadly in the talk of Dr. Dileep Sadhankar. The various techniques and tricks to make your view and research data more effective with the help of PowerPoint presentations were nicely explained by Professor A. Manoj, which is going to be very useful in near future for all the students. Not only the experts, but students were also welcome to take part in various activities like debate, quiz, and PowerPoint presentation competitions and present their talent and view on this platform. Now it comes the special and graceful moment to propose a formal vote of thanks. I, Ms. Kavita Gavade, on behalf of management and principal Dr. K.T. Thomas, would like to thank our special partners, Honorable Directors of St. Paul College of Professional Studies, Indore, Reverend Father Simon Raj, Principal Sister Alice Thomas, for inviting us to organize this program. This collaboration will go a long way to maintain the relationship to help students of both the colleges to have a great career and a very bright future. I thank Dr. K.T. Thomas, Principal S.F.S College, for all the possible support and courage and providing the platform to conduct various activities under this teacher-student exchange program. I owe my special gratitude to Father Praveen D'Souza, Vice Principal S.F.S College, for his gracious presence and thoughtful words of blessing. I also thank the organizing body of St. Paul's Institute of Professional Studies, Professor Bhavna Sangamnerkar ma'am, Professor Hema Bhardwaj, Professor Sonali Solanki, I extend my special gratitude towards the resource persons, Mrs. Ankita Marathe, Dr. Dileep Sadhankar, and Professor A. Manoj for guiding the students in very effective manner. I'm feeling extremely grateful to thank the technical support team of S.F.S College, Mr. Amar Pimpalkar, Ms. Itika Lakkewar, Ms. Ritika Vanzari, Ms. Swati Kadu, Ms. Surbhi Valde, Ms. Neha Shinde, Ms. Reshma Kazi, and Ms. Rashmi Pandey for their timely help to make this program a resounding success. Without their sincere efforts and technical support, this program would not have been possible. I also thank Ms. Hitisha Soni and Mr. Paritosh Tirpure for conducting the program with all their fluency and efficiency. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the students and participants for taking advantage of the program. Without their active participation, this program could not even be imagined to take place. I would like to inform the participants that the feedback link for all the sessions has been posted in respective Google Meet and YouTube chat boxes. You will receive your e-certificates based on the feedback you submit. In my final words, I thank everyone for their kind attention and patience. Thank you.
So, ma'am, are you sharing feedback link?
Yes, ma'am, I already shared with you.
Okay, then, yeah.
Ma'am, let me share in the participant.
Yeah, this is the feedback link we have shared in this Google Meet platform.
Yes,
Please fill the form so that you can get e-certification for the program. And thank you, Kavita ma'am, with your constant support. We have done the program as a great success. Thank you very much. And thanks S.F.S College, the principal, the vice principal, the whole fraternity of S.F.S College. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Student participants, thank you. With your enthusiastic participation, we made this program a great success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. We had a great time together. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Same here, ma'am. So, can we end up this meeting, ma'am?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I think we can end.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye now, ma'am.